Hello everyone and welcome to the 2020 VFC season. I didn't think that I will be still in sim racing for the next decade, but here I am. This is the race preview, Melbourne, the opening race of the season. So, starting the qualifying lap, of course at the start finish straight, 7th gear, 260 kilometers an hour before braking at 100 meters for turn 1 and the steering, but still trying to put the nose into the corner, slide oversteer on the exit. Now going towards turn 3, braking at 100 meters again and still just trying to dip the nose in, struggling on the throttle. Yeah, looks so far so good beside the understeer. Turn 5, in 5th gear just lifted a bit and all's fine. Again, just slightly understeering again. Yeah, the track is pretty wet, so very, very difficult conditions, especially if you have no traction at all. Those conditions you have even less than nothing. At this point, I just touched the grass and lost it a little bit time. Well, I was just thinking, keep going now towards the two fastest corners at the circuit in 4th and 5th gear, very cautious. All I wanted from that point on is just, finishing the lap and see what's gonna happen. New qualifying rules, by the way. This is just only okay. Stay away from the grass. Just a one lap shootout. So you basically have one shot and see what time you can do. So I was thinking just finish a lap and hope that somebody will blue it and you will not be last. But this is actually what's gonna happen, because 148.258 puts me up to 18th out of 22. Yeah, good luck Pascal, my teammate for this season too. And here we go. Season 2020 is now on the way with a very, very cautious and slow start. I didn't want to blue it and spin away in 1st or 2nd gear. Just being very careful into 1st corner, speculating that all people might tangle up and struggle for grip. But all was fine so far. I kept my position. Daniel Benton-Reader ahead of me. Outbraking him for turn 3. Worked fine. I think he tried to stick with me, but decided not to. And wow, I'm 16th. Okay, still far from ideal, because this is not the position I want to be. But in the first 3 to 5 laps, I thought let's be careful, especially in the corners with all that spray coming up. With poor visibility, just settle into the race, look where you are, and try from that point on. Try to think further how to keep on racing. Well, Benton-Reader with a lot more speed than me, and there we go. I know. In the course of those next 60 minutes, you will know that, or you will definitely recognize, and I know that I will have no right to complain about different drivers, especially, well, you will see. But this, sorry, Daniel, but that's why he lost the seat in this team, because, yes, it is his right to go for it, especially having so much more speed than your opponent in front of you. But, with that kind of speed, dude, it's first lap and you try to overtake in the fastest corner of that circuit. Why do you take such a high risk of a collision instead of just waiting for 2 laps? Oh, Habersam is one of those newcomers spun around. So now I'm 21st. Wow. Why is he taking such a high risk of overtaking on the outside line in the wet in the fastest corner? why can't you just wait for another corner, especially being so much faster than myself on the main straight or on the straight? It should be an easy pickup for him to overtake me in the next corner for the, what is it called, Jones corner. Why? So actually he screwed me over, and now I'm 21st instead of 16th or 17th. I had some similar situations with him, over the past season, and I still don't get it. Why is he taking such a high risk? But nevertheless, well, it's at the end of the day, it will not matter. I mean, now I'm closing up to Simon Core. So, yeah, the race control says racing incident. At the end of the day, it is, yeah. I understeered into the corner. Yeah, he left enough space, yes, but, you know, I understeered into him, and there is no need to take such a high risk, because it's like now I'm trying to have a clearer view, by the way, towards turn 1, braking a bit earlier, because I'm not sure when Simon is gonna brake. So I thought, let's keep a bit of distance to him. Now I was thinking maybe going for it, but no. I try to be cautious, because it's not worth it to risk it all, just to be to overtake the car on 20th place. So I wanted to be a bit more careful and looking for a better opportunity to attack him. To finish my point, it's like, you know, if you're on a soccer field, for example, you know, and you're passing the ball to your teammate, and there's one guy on your team who, whenever he's got the ball, he always wants to score the goal. Doesn't matter where he is, even if he is in his own half of the field, he's shooting for the net to score, and he's not thinking any way further, maybe to position himself a bit better. Oh, that was close. So he's not thinking a step further to position himself better to score the goal. No, whenever he's got the chance, whenever he's got the ball on his feet, he wants to score the goal. And I think this is okay, there you go. But the car keeps going.
Diese Dirty Air ist so unmenschlich.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm not sure. I don't think it was. Oh, Rodrigo Carvalho now in the gravel. I don't think it was the dirty air, but it was totally my failure. Well, okay. So, enough talking about the incident. The next thing is the car. So, in 2019, I joined the Cesario team for the Spa Grand Prix, which actually should be a, you know, just a one try, you know, one race to celebrate my absolute favorite track, and yeah, and then just do whatever I want to. I stayed with the team towards the end of the season, and I was really working hard on learning the mod, on maybe getting how many mistakes do I have now for 3.7 laps? Damn it. Well, last year I worked hard to try to match Pascal Pohlenz. He's an amazing driver, and he had a clearly upper hand on me. So, yeah. It was let's say, a good stint with one podium. A surprising podium, but hey, I'll take it. And with good point position. So I helped the team. I was a valuable tool to secure the third place in a Constructeurs Championship for their team. So I had a lot of hopes that after such a hard work we both did last season, and with all the budget we get for the third place, that the next car for 2020 will be, not a monster, let's keep it real, but a big step forward to challenge the Newman team and trying to challenge the second place in the Constructors. Well, I was asked to test the new mod, to give some input on information. How do I feel? Because different mod is used now, different physics, so completely new built from scratch. And I spent a lot of, not a lot of time, but I tested several cars, several concepts, and I gave a big and long text to the team principal of what I'm thinking and what I would like to have for next year. So it was pretty much like a now Lucas spins, but we'll come to that. What's going to happen here? So just listen to this. It was pretty much really like a wish list for Santa Claus. You have a wish list, you write down all the cool things you want, and when it's Christmas Eve, you get a big present, you open it up because you're really excited and you really hope that all the cool stuff you wished for is right there, and you open it and there's just clothes, just a shirt or something like that, and you think, man, that sucks. And this is how I feel about this year's car. You know, it's like I gave so much input, so much information input on what I like, what I want the car to be. While I'm off-roading again. This is, by the way, we have some engine mixtures programs, and I have the G29 wheel, and you have there is the red, I don't know, the red switcher button. You can turn left and right. So you know, I'm trying to using it. I just wanted to have mixture 2, and this is why I now missed the corner, because I only can use 1 or 3. Obviously, like in Codemasters, mixture 1 is lean. You have less power and less fuel consumption. 3 is full power and obviously more fuel consumption. So I wanted to have it on the medium step, so number 2, and I couldn't use that because that stupid. Oh, now I got it. Okay. And I think I didn't even. Oh no, it's engine boost. Oh. Yeah, engine boost, we have a turbo in our car, which fucks us over actually, but that's, we'll come to it later. And you can switch also the boost of the turbo. But the engine mixture, I can only use 1 or 3. That annoyed me, and disrupted me a bit, because, yeah, I just wanted to have the second one. Yeah. And there we go, another spin. I will definitely not show you the entire race, because it will be like that. But to finish my story about Christmas. So I gave a lot of input to my team principal. This is what I like. This is the concept I really felt comfortable in. This is what I really hope our car can be. And at the end of the day, all the things I said appeared in the opposite way. So we have I think it's a V6 hybrid turbo engine with, on a highest settings, if we crank it up completely with the boost and with the engine mode, we have around 900 horsepower. With 900 horsepower, we are barely coming towards 300 kph on lowest wing settings. So that's kind of weird. I mean, our car is pretty draggy, so okay, might change with all the coming updates, you know. But the most frustrating thing is that we have simply no traction at all, because you don't even have to apply the throttle completely, not even 50%. But when you do, the turbo boost is kicking in by 90%. We have maximum RPM of 15,000. So if you are in a corner in, let's say, second or third gear, with the next half spin, yep. Actually, this is what I'm trying to say. So you try to accelerate, the boost kicks in, and you simply cannot control the boost. Even if you think, hey, I might take a higher gear. No. If you try to accelerate around 7,000 RPM, the boost kills you. And on conditions like this, it's a horror, because it's so difficult to control the car on a dry track. But controlling the car of 85% wetness, track wetness, it's just impossible simply. And my teammate also struggles with that. I mean, the tires are, I don't know, we have now, I don't know, no, I don't think we have intermediate tires now. The next error. So, you know, all the testings, I just felt not comfortable. I wasn't able to trust the car in any kind of way, because I don't know how the car is gonna behave under braking. I know that the car will spin me around as soon as I touch the throttle slightly, because the turbo kicks in. So I also was thinking maybe playing with the boost, you know, being in such a slow corner like this one, maybe putting down to first, and as soon as you get the full traction, as soon as you get the feeling that you have the car under control, putting up to third again, maybe. At the end of the day, yeah, it's all the same, because even on boost level 1, you just spin around and the boost simply kills you. So to sum it up, actually, my teammate is struggling with that. He's not happy with the car. I'm not happy with the car. And all the hard work, all the process we had during the second half of the season when I joined Cesario, it's like, you know, I don't know how to call it. This car insults me and my talent, because this is just, I don't know, it just, let me put it this way. Let's think about the real Ferrari team in 2013. Second place in the Constructeurs Championship with Fernando Alonso and Felipe Massa, all was fine. Ferrari was the best team beside Red Bull, and Red Bull was untouchable. And there we go to 2014 with the hybrid turbo engines and all the rule changes, and Ferrari sucks. They're completely in the middle of the pack, and, you know, Alonso is, yeah, he's furious because what did they do? They built a bullshit car over there. And that pretty much sums it up what we are driving right now. So it's like, now the pit thing is turning on, actually. So all the hard work, all the hope we had from last year, we did not get rewarded for all that, for 7 podium finishes within, I don't know, 9 races or something like that. Yeah. That's a problem we had last year.
Das habe ich auch schon.
Oh! Now I get lapped for the first time. Wonderful. In lap 9. Almost coming to a halt. Because we all know this is... yeah. I mean... all hope is lost anyway, so... doesn't matter. So I didn't want to be in anybody's way and just let them by. And if necessary, to hold on. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, my point is simply...
Immerhin muss man hier nicht monatlich bezahlen.
Yeah, right. So, simply put, we worked hard last year to have a good car for 2020, and we did not get rewarded. This car is an insultion for everybody who has to drive it, because it's simply freaky. It's not a pleasure. It's simply not a pleasure. So I told to the team principal dude, I cannot control this car on the throttle because it's like a turbo. It just spins me around. He says, yeah, it's a turbo, but maybe we have not enough. Damn it, I forgot the word. The thing on the rear between the wheels, which sucks the air in. You know, that little thing, you know. I forgot about that. Oh, diffuser. Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, right. I remember. I was so irritated by Jannis Wolbon, the champion, by the way, complaining about something that I was thinking that he's behind me and complaining about being blocked. Apparently he was blocked by the guy I just overtook, but I was so confused by that. That's why okay, and there you go. So again, just in second gear, I'm not even revving too high, just applying the throttle a little bit, and it just spins you around as if I hit a yeah. By touching the throttle slightly.
Das wurde von anderen Überrundeten aufgehalten. Dadurch habe ich ihn bekommen.
By hitting the throttle slightly, it spins you around as if you...
Mein Problem soll es nicht sein.
You know, just put the pedal to the throttle, to the metal.
For blocking another car.
Yeah, so... I think at this point, I was thinking about... No, not at this point. No, it's a little bit too soon, I guess. So, another blue flag. Oh, sorry for that. Who was that? Oh, Alexander Kraft. Another newcomer for this league. I lost the control. He crashed into me. Sorry, mate, but there is nothing I can do because... Well, the only parts of the track where I'm in full control of my car is the straight, actually. Like this one. So, yeah, absolutely undrivable at this point, especially with the kind of damage I had now. But I don't want to say it made it worse. It was pretty much similar. I mean, you have no traction and you spin around, or you have a damaged car and you have no traction and spin around. It's all the same, you know. It doesn't make any big of a difference. So, in the preseason, I really struggled with it in Barcelona, in Jerez. I wanted to be a part of the test in Bahrain 2 weeks ago, but then my computer said no thanks and gave up on me. So, yeah, a day before the practice, I don't know what was wrong with that. I just gave it away to yet to be repaired, as I have some I think a bit less than a year on warranty on my computer, and I still don't have it back, and I still don't know what's wrong with it. But I don't know, just a blue screen, and there was no chance to restart Windows again. Even if I said, okay, let's kill all the data and just put it back to day one. Nope, didn't work, and I really had to buy a new one. So now I have a new computer with a bit more power in it, and I just got it on Friday, and I spent almost the entire night to no, not the entire night, deep in the night, but not the entire night. Okay, I don't want to lie to you guys. I spent definitely a lot of time to set it all up, to get all the programs running, and actually my mindset was, no, I don't gonna drive it, don't gonna drive the Melbourne race, as there's simply no reason for it, because I had no chance to practice and so on. But my team principal insisted, as we had no, nobody else to drive the second car. So our reserve driver got sick, so he's not able to drive. So all hope was on me. So I tried to do all I could, and today, Sunday in the morning, I asked for a setup and just tried to do the best, knowing that it will be shit. And it is shit. So again, being lapped, we're in lap 13. We're still 21st out of 22. Well, anything is going on here, so let's skip a bit further to, let's say, to my pit stop. And here we are at my pit stop in lap 15 actually. 12 seconds on a board for repairing all damage and getting lapped once again. Now I lost the place to Lucas Herbazam again, the Austrian newcomer. So yeah, I'm dead last again.
Virtual safety car.
Okay, so virtual safety car now as Pascal Pohlenz. Oh, what?
Virtual safety car, leader set the pace.
So Pascal Pohlenz, due to a bug in the track, is forced to retire.
User in your channel timed out.
What was that? Oh no.
Oh nein, sag du bloß nicht, das war...
Yeah. Shit. Sometimes, things are getting shitty. And not only they do, but it gets even worse. So Pascal Pohlenz is forced to retire from the race because of a track bug, and he crashed away, causing for the safety car. And why is the... Oh no, it wasn't him. Okay. So okay. So hey, that's what's happening if you're not controlling your car. Sorry, Tim, but I didn't mean to. I was just sliding, and hey, he overtook me under yellow.
Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah. I think a few laps ago I was thinking about retiring from the race because I'm still 22nd. I'm dead last. I think up to 13th or 14th driver in the grid. Everybody up until there, everybody lapped me so far. So even if I can unlap myself, I still will be one lap down. I was just thinking at that moment, let's keep on going for a few laps and see what's gonna happen, because it's not gonna drying out. Slight rain still, but the track is not getting drier. So yeah, I don't know. I was just talking to Pascal, and suddenly he disappeared from the Discord. I just looked at my second screen, just as a reflex, and then I saw Gianluca Bonino, or sorry for if I mispronounce your name. Suddenly he was there, and there was no chance to react for me. So I'm really, really sorry for that dude. Yeah, I fucked up his race. Really sorry, man. Sorry. So I was actually expecting a drive-through penalty or even a 10-second stop-and-go penalty. Rightfully so. Maybe I will get a penalty afterwards for the next race. It's okay actually, because it's don't have to argue about the fault.
Okay, lapped cars can now overtake one time. Very careful, please. So lapped cars can overtake now.
Okay, so I'm unlapping myself now. Unlapping, well, it's so shameful actually. Yes, I'm excused by my team that I had no chance to practice. I'm excused by everybody around me but myself, because for me it's just an embarrassment to drive this car. It's an embarrassment to drive like this, and it's an embarrassment to be a Cesario driver right now. So now I'm unlapping myself, but looking at, you know, at the positions, I'm 20th out of 20 because Pohlenz and Bonano, that's his name, are out. And yeah, looking at the sheet, and I'm still, for the most drivers, I'm just still one lap behind. So actually there's no point. The next driver in front of me, okay, Lucas is now in front, but I think he will pit in one lap. I'm not sure. But what I know is that I was on P19, and the gap to Benton Reader was 90 seconds. So I was just wondering, where is he? Apparently he stopped 2 after me, and we're at the same lap, but he will be right behind me. And if the guy who is positioned higher than you just by one place is right behind you because he's almost the full lap ahead of you, I think that's, from that point on, it is normal, I guess. It is normal to ask yourself, what's the point in keep going? Because anything's gonna happen. You will have to catch up the entire lap before you pick up the place. And if Benton Reader is almost one lap ahead of me, everybody is, and maybe even 2 laps. So I was really just wondering what's gonna happen. Maybe there will be a big shunt and I pick up, I don't know, 8 places, because P12 is the last position with to be rewarded with a 1 point. Slight rule changes here too, and maybe 8 cars will be crashing, and I'll pick up the points and be rewarded for just being a Cesario driver. Yeah, so I thought to myself, let's wait until we have green flags and maybe keep on going for 2, 3, 4 laps, maybe 5, just see what's gonna happen. If anything's going on, then what's the point? If I pick up a position, I will be 18th. Okay, let it be 17th, but still, you don't care about that. So 1 more lap behind the safety car. I get blue flags because, as I said, Benton Reader is really literally behind me. He's on P17 with 1 minute 36 seconds ahead of me, and now he just overtakes me under yellow. I don't know if he get a penalty, but I complained about that.
So Mark will set the pace in the last
Here
sector,
we go.
and then the race will continue. You can overtake on the start-finish line.
So I think he saw me complaining and wanted me to get back to my place. And that reminded me on the Lewis Hamilton-Jarno Trulli situation in Melbourne 2009, where exactly the same thing happened. So I didn't want to fall into this same thing, because if I get my position back, I overtook him under yellow. So I didn't want to do that, and well, I don't know, I have to ask it. Maybe you got a penalty because, hey, he overtook me under yellow. Doesn't matter whether he's a lap ahead of me or not. You're not allowed to overtake. So some kind of traffic jam. So here we go again. Carvalho now going to the pits. Still, I don't care because I'm still 20th. Benton Reader still ahead of me. Now just braking carefully into turn 1 again. Oh, one guy is going away. The second is just slowing down. Hey, I have some fun now. I can finally overtake some cars again. Although, oh no, I'm 19th. Holy shit. And now Benton Reader spins away. Holy shit, I'm just about to win this race, man. Simon Core is, I don't know, at the beginning of the race he was slower than me, and I was just so close to him to overtake. But, he's so much up in front. So maybe you get the point right now, until now, because Rodrigo Carvalho, this guy who just went to the pits right before the green flags or the race was restarted. He is still in front of me on P18 with 75 seconds away from me. So there is no point anymore because Benton Reader, who was literally in front of me, he spun away in turn 3, and he is still 1 minute 29 ahead of me. Marvin Schumacher 1 minute 34. He is just somewhere there. So anything's gonna happen. I have to catch up for an entire lap. So I'm right there in a mix. And there's a high risk of ruining somebody's race by not controlling your car, and at the end of the day, yeah, just having too high risk. I mean, I'm not even pushing. I'm just cruising to survive, swimming to survive, more or less. I mean, the car, the track is getting a bit, drier by 76% now, but still. Oh, another car looking the other way, and I'm still 19th. Now I don't know, maybe I got another damage, but it feels like I have even less traction on the rear end. So, lap 24, we're halfway through. Yeah, let's watch a few laps more. I'm not even closing down to Carvalho. Now the gap is 1 minute 16 or 1 minute 17, so I lost 2 seconds. And again, sliding away, and there you go. So, great position because I cannot see anything. Now I just... Hey, I didn't even know what should I do, because I have no idea where the cars are. I couldn't see anything. Another thing, I was expecting a penalty because, hey, it was again my fault. I rejoined the track in a very unsafe manner and caused a collision with another car by doing this. Yeah, and this is the moment where I decided, nope, this is my last lap. So, giving any kind of fucks. In third gear with speed limiter on, I still have I still have wheel spin in 3rd fucking gear. What the fuck? So no fucks given. Hey, my car is broken anyway. It's broken. So, an embarrassment for me, for the team, for anybody, for everybody. You better don't watch that. Well, it's good to say towards the end. Nevertheless, yeah, kinda was. So anyway, if you watch this shit, thanks for watching. Hope the next race will be better. And until then, stay tuned. The next race will come in 2 weeks. Goodbye.